Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you're at. Hope you guys are having a really good day, whatever is going on. I would like to invite you to our 28-day Reiki recharge. Now, just so that you know, a big FYI, whenever it comes to any of our 28-day challenges or recharge or self-care practices that come with the Jambo Dragon School, please know that these are actually part of a community. It's about community spirit. And so in case anyone out there is very concerned about doing any of the 28-day programs and being rather concerned about the amount of work to do, I mean, I'm always going to give a lot because that's just how I operate and that's how I like to do things. Doesn't mean that you're obligated to do it all. It's very much about having the community hang out together. So what's particularly exciting about this program? Well, there's two ways to enter this program. You can do the £28 version, which is a version where you'll be going in or you'll be accessing the meditations and the practices, and you can just do them for yourself, for your own beloveds, integrate it into your own work. If you're already a Reiki master, then you will also learn a lot of new techniques around the first symbol of Reiki. The second way to go in is the practitioner's course, where you will receive the same information and there'll be some little additional pieces of work to do. I'll give you some projects to do for the 28 days. That will then suffice for you getting certified as a Reiki 1 practitioner. I want to add that in the Western method of studying Reiki, there are 3 levels, right? Level 1, level 2, level 3. And level 1 is essentially an introduction to energy, to subtle realms, to feeling into the subtle realms, being aware of them, and learning how to do some self-healing. Now, when I teach Reiki, I don't really do it in the Western way, mainly because I wasn't taught that way. So I don't divide when the symbols need to come in the Western way. So I actually teach the first symbol out of the 3 symbols on the first level, mainly because, well, the biggest reason is because remember that Reiki was developed in the 1800s, and back then people had less of a connection and understanding to mind-body medicine. These days, more of us are way more sensitive to this type of work. So I don't want to do the let's introduce ourselves to energy thing. I'm assuming that's why you're joining, and I'm going to jump in and do the really exciting techniques. The other reason why I suggest doing this particular training is because there will be 4 Reiki masters holding space for you, myself and 3 other teaching assistants. We will all be initiating you guys into, well, if you're doing the £28 version, then you will be doing the Usui system, the Japanese system of Reiki, working with the power symbol only. If you are joined in for the full practitioner's course, you're actually going to be attuned to 2 systems of Reiki at the same time, the Japanese Usui and the Tibetan. And now the Tibetan form of Reiki is very much about global compassion. It's more about emanating love. So that's the main difference, and the Usui system is very much more about the way that it's delivered will enable you to know how to work as a practitioner. So remember that there's 2 ways, right? If you do the £28 one, you'll get all the techniques for level 1 Reiki. And even if you're already Reiki trained, you'll get some additional techniques as a result of this program. If you're doing the practitioner's level, you will get initiated into 2 systems of Reiki, the Japanese version and the Tibetan version. You will also have a few more little pieces of exercises to do to get your certification. Now, if you are a Reiki 2 practitioner and you're jumping into this course because you just want to get the advanced techniques, that's totally okay. And if you didn't want to get the certificate, that's totally okay. You're not expected to do all levels with me at all. Remember that this is about community spirit. This is about connecting together. And really, this is about me showing you some techniques that I believe the whole world can very easily learn how to do and that are super, super accessible. So if you're interested, please go to www.jambodragonschool.com and you'll see, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see that there's a 28-day Reiki recharge. None of the things that we're doing expect you to attend anything that is live. A lot of the stuff that we'll be doing will be pre-recorded. The way that the attunement process, in the way that you receive it, will be arranged is that the four of us will arrange the initiations at various times. Some of us will be doing it together. And then you just open up and do the meditation that is sent to you, and then you receive the attunement. Every few days, there'll be some sort of live event. So one of us will do a Facebook Live. But during those Facebook Lives or Instagram Lives, it's a Facebook Live because everybody will be in the same Facebook group. We will be dropping bits of information into the days so that you build up your toolbox of level 1 Reiki practitioner. Remember that you're not obligated to attend any of the lives. The whole point is that you can do this with great ease. And just to remind you, anyone who's having a little bit of a stress about how much is going on and all that stuff, these 28-day practices are a chill. They're very relaxing. They're very much about community. You do as much as you want. And if you want to go full throttle and do every single thing, I applaud you. Go ahead and do it. I'm right behind you and supporting you. And if you only have a few minutes here and a few more minutes there, frankly, because you just have a life and you have all this other stuff going on, that's totally okay too. I hope I get to see you. The 28-day challenges are always a lot of fun. They're hysterical, where the community get together and we get to hang out for a month, which is just, for my heart, super exciting. Have a great day, and I really hope I see you there.